have you been stereotyped before?
See, I don't know, growing up, I mean, obviously as kids, like other kids, like they tend to have like certain sort of preconceived notions of, I guess, what Asians are.
It's mostly my hair. When I get braids, people are a lot more friendly to me, but when I have dreads, I think it's a little bit less inviting.
I have been blessed to have the lower end of being stereotyped against because I am a white male in America, and that is what I would define as the least stereotyped against class and gender.
Growing up, a lot of the times it's been, either I was too white to be black or I wasn't black enough, just based off of the things that I did, the sports that I played, the type of music I listened to. And so most of my life I've had to deal with being stereotyped and more so not fitting the stereotypes that are set for other black males and just for the black community.
I grew up on a farm, so people stereotype me kind of as a redneck, and it's usually the main thing that I get.
I guess because I'm Asian, like I'm supposed to be good at math, but I'm actually not. Like I've never taken math in college at all.
I don't know, like jock, I guess. Like white, athletic, I don't know, short.
I mean, if you just think of the media, who they portray with every race, they got people who do good things, they got people who do bad things, I guess. They just choose to show more of the black people doing the bad things. But everybody doing bad stuff. White people doing bad stuff too.
You just see people from rural areas just betrayed as, not very smart.
If a white person asks a black person if they like watermelon, how does that make it racist? Don't you like watermelon?
I mean, it's hard to say. I'd say I am an emotional person, but I don't think I'm less rational or capable than anyone else.
Sometimes the media's portrayal tells you how, it's like a book on how you should act, and that's not always how you should respond to it.
So I'm from Hawaii, and like one way I'm stereotyped is basically I'm assumed that I'm Hawaiian, or it's assumed that I'm Hawaiian, but I'm not. I'm Japanese and Chinese, but people seem to think that those that come from Hawaii are Hawaiian, which is like not true.
Do you fit that stereotype or any of those stereotypes?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I am like that jock type of guy, who's like super into sports, like grew up playing sports all my life, so yeah, I guess so. So it's not wrong.
I guess I like Asian. That's not really a stereotype, huh?
I definitely do. Not as far as the stereotype as, being anti, or racist or anything like that, but definitely kind of the other side of it, hardworking and, kind of down to earth.
I mean, it's hard to say. I'd say I am an emotional person, but I don't think I'm less rational or capable than anyone else.
It depends on what you're asking. Like, obviously some things, yeah, because some stereotypes have some truth. But obviously, like the negative ones, I say I wouldn't fit in them. But for positive ones, I'd say like, I don't know, Mexicans are known for listening to like music a lot, and that's pretty true. I mean, I do listen to a lot of music.
I've definitely been stereotyped against, and it feels bad even when you know that the stereotypes are false. Stereotypes just give you a negative feeling, and you leave feeling worse than you were unless you are at a point where you're able to let stereotypes not affect you.
I'm Vietnamese, and I am proud of my ethnicity, but sometimes some people they don't even know what Vietnamese is or really exactly what that culture entails.
I'm not gonna live my life exactly to what's being told in the lyrics. And that's one thing that the media does, is they interpret the lyrics as the way that minorities live their life, and that's not true. We enjoy the music and we love what's being produced, and that's all it is, and that's where it stops.